The last three nickel box hunts I've had have went above and beyond my expectations. Question is, for this one, will it continue that streak? The only way we're going to find out is to actually open up some nickels and find out for ourselves. Hi, this is Silver Chupacabra, sometimes known as Silver Chupa, sometimes known as just Chupa. And then in real life, my name is Jeff. Anyway, we are here to do some nickel hunting today, to look for treasures to find to fill this baby up, or maybe even find some different types of nickels. The last three hunts that I've had have been just stellar. We've found many silver ore nickels, I think 6 total, and we found 2 buffalo nickels, and we've also found a V nickel in those 3 hunts. Can we keep this streak going? Let's take a look at what we need in the collection here. And as you can see, this is this page over here, perfecto. This page over here, we've got 5 openings, and there's the big granddaddy of them all, 1950D. Just a little over 2.5 million made of those, and that is a tough find. But obviously, those must be tough finds too. I don't have them. This first page has a few more openings to it. You've got a couple of silvers here to fill out. There's another one there as well. And then some of those are earlier ones. Still missing them. Let's take a look at what we've got to actually go for here today. Do we have any treasures in the enders? Okay. So I'm looking up here on top. Got a few newbies here, that's for sure, but I see a few enders here that have real potential, but I spot something up here that I cannot believe is at the end of a nickel roll. My question is, can you spot it? Let me give you a hint. Go south. Go all the way down. Oh my gosh. 5th roll in, and it's a buffalo nickel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This will be the 3rd one in 4 hunts. And we haven't even looked at anything yet. You know what? I think we better get to it. I can't wait for that 5th roll already. Onward. Okay, we are 3 rolls into this box. And we are anticipating that 5th roll, but let's see what we've got here first. Just started this roll, and looks like we've got a 1939. And we definitely need mint marks on this one. I've got the 39 blank. It's got a lot of wear, and usually that means straight Philadelphia, but let's find out with a slow reveal. No mint mark on that, but still a great find to start off this hunt. Let's continue. Okay, so we are on to roll 4 of the hunt, and about midway through, I would say, we have a find in the 50s. 1957. Do we have a mint mark to go with that? Yes, we do. 1957 Denver. We'll come back in if we find something else in this roll. Funny enough, in the same pile of coins there, I didn't even notice it. we've got a 1958. And it is also out of Denver. Once again, let you know if you find anything else in this roll. So near the end of roll 4, we got another pickup. One in the 40s, 1946. And it looks like we do have a mint mark with that. It is a 1946 out of Denver. Let's get to that much anticipated roll 5. Okay, so here is roll 5. You can see the buffalo nickel right there. Let's check this out first. It definitely has a lot of tone into it. I do not think it's a Civil War nickel, but let's check it anyway. It does have an odd tone to it. 1989, so nothing really to see there, just an odd nickel. Though there is the buffalo nickel in all of its splendor. Look at the detail on that, and that date is really, really nice. Let's check the back. Does it have a mint mark? And it certainly does. It is not the three-legged buffalo. You can obviously see that front leg over there, or his right front leg, I guess. Anyway, this is the third buffalo nickel in 4 boxes. Can't say anything more, but awesome. Continue on. I'll continue on with this roll. I'll let you know if we have any other finds. Okay, roll 6 is up to bat. And we found a coin at the end of the roll. It is 1954. The best of shape. But he's there. And we have an S mint mark. 1954 San Francisco. Great find. Roll number 8 in our nickel box hunt. And at the beginning of this roll, got a nice 1952 nickel. Let's see if it's got a mint mark. Definitely looks like it does. Looks like an S. San Francisco, 1952. I'll bring you back in if I find anything else in this roll. Yep, still in roll 8. We got a 1941. Seen better times. I guess it's not in that bad of shape. Do we have anything to go along with that? No. 1941 Philly. We'll continue looking at this roll. Yeah, the 10th roll of the box will bring us a find. Somewhere near the start of the roll. 1949. Let's go ahead and see if she has a mint mark. Does not. So 1949 Philadelphia. So on to the 13th roll of the nickel hunt, and just got into the roll and came across this. Hard to read. It's either a 43 or a 48. Let's go ahead and check the back. That is not going to help. Well, it isn't a 43, that's for sure. We would have a big mint mark on top here. So it's most likely the 48, but let's scope it real quick. And under the scope, it does come out to a 1948. So 1948 out of Philadelphia. Onward to work on this roll. I'll let you know if there's anything else in this. Okay, roll 14 of the box. I just opened this up, and I've got a very interesting toner here. So I thought we'd check it, see if it is or is not a Silver War nickel. Well, I can tell right now that this is one of the newer heads from the either late 90s or early 2000s. We'll check the back anyway, real quick. You would expect to see a big mint mark right there. Nope. So, false alarm. We'll take a look at the rest of the roll, and I'll let you in if we find something. Roll 18. A little bit of a dry spell there, but that's quickly come to an end. At the very end of the roll, I've got a couple of finds here. 1948, which was at the actual end of the roll. And then 1959. Let's see what mint marks we have here, if anything. Oh, and I already had seen this back, so I know there was no mint mark on that. So that is just a straight 1948 Philadelphia. Then 1959 does have the D. So 59 Denver. On to the next roll. So roll 19. And I just laid out the nickels here, and I just happened to be going through, just kind of looking at things that are popping out, and this one actually popped out pretty good for there. Looks like it's a 1940 to be the second oldest Jefferson nickel we've found so far. There it is. Pretty decent shape for 1940. Let's see if we've got any mint marks. We do. 1940. That would be a San Francisco. Let's check the scope real quick just to make sure. And there it is under the scope, a little bit easier to see. 1940 San Francisco. Onward. Okay, we are on roll 25. And it's been a little bit of a dry spell here, but I thought I was looking at this roll, and there's a couple. There's one right here, and this one right here have a little bit of a tinge to them. I don't think they're quite the tinge of a silver nickel, but let's find out. So what do we got here? Well, that is an old one at least. 1959. And that would be Denver. This other one doesn't have quite as much toning, so definitely has toning here. We do not see anything there for a mint mark, so it would not be a Civil War nickel. And the fact that it's 1996, well, it doesn't make it a war nickel either. We'll check the rest of the row. I'll bring in if there's something there. Yeah, this last few rolls have been very dry for finds, but as I laid out this one and went down the line just to kind of get a peek at it, and I always do this just to see if anything's peeking out, I spied that one. It's like a 1949. Which is exactly what it is. Do we have a mint mark to go along with that? I do not. 1949 Philadelphia. Go back to this roll, and if I find anything, we'll let you back in. Okay, we're on roll 31 of the hunt, and we have a return visitor here, 1941. I believe our other one was 1941S. Let's see if we have a mint mark here. Nope. That'll be 1941 Philadelphia. While we are here, a couple of rolls ago, I found this nice, beautiful coin. 1966 Jefferson. In really nice condition. Definitely going to take that and see if it upgrades anything. So right now, that is find 17 of the hunt. Really going well again. Let's go ahead and I'll check out the rest of this roll roll and see if we've got anything else. I'll bring you in. On to roll 32 of the hunt. Yeah, kind of just started on this one, but we do have a find in the 1952. Let's see if we have anything to go with that mint mark wise. We do not. 1952, Philadelphia. I'll come back to this roll if I find anything. See you then. So roll 33 of the box hunt. Just laid out all the nickels, and as I was going through, you can see this one right here, 1946. Let's take a look at it out here. Got an interesting orange tinge to it. Do we have a mint mark? No, we do not. So that's the third 1946 today. Two of them in Philadelphia. I'll bring you back in if I find anything on this roll. So we're at the 40th roll of the hunt. And we've got a find at the end of the roll. The 1957. And it indeed has the D mint mark on it. 1957, Denver. Found another, by the way, in this roll. Found another nice 1966. Looking pretty MS-like. Very interesting. On to the next roll. So we are on roll 42 of the nickel hunt. And I believe we have our 21st find of today. Looks like we have another 1959. Will it be the first Philadelphia? Oh, it's a Denver. Metro Denver that I live in. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the roll. I'll come back if I find anything. Roll 44 will provide us with another find. This time in the from the 50s, 1958. Will it be a D or Philadelphia? Denver it is. I'll come back in if we find something else in this roll. So we are on the second to last roll, 49, at the end of 49. There's a 1957. And that would be a Denver mint mark. Last roll coming up. Okay, so we are on that last roll, 50, and about midway through. We've got a 1956. Pretty nice condition, actually. Let's see if it comes with a mark or not. It does not. 1956, Philadelphia. Let's finish up this roll. Near the end of this last row, we've got another 1956. Should it be a Denver, so that fills out the 56s? It does. 1956 Denver. We'll come back and do our little wrap up because we are finished with the box itself. We'll do a little summarizing and go through the books and see what's what. So, it's time to go over the finds for this nickel box hunt and see what's up. So, we'll just do a quick summary. We had a couple 1939 Philadelphias. We had one 1940 San Francisco. It took a couple of 1941 Philadelphias and a 1941 San Francisco. We've got a 1946 Philadelphia and a 1946 Denver. We have a 1948 Philadelphia, a couple of 1949 Philadelphias. 1952 Philadelphia, as well as a 1954 Philadelphia. We have a couple of 1956 Philadelphias that we got in the last roll. And then the last three, we've got couple of three 1957 Denvers, two 1958 Denvers, and then I believe three 1958 Denvers. Total fines from 1959 on down is 26 fines. And then the star of the show is the 1937D that was found at the very beginning on an ender. Fifth roll, I believe. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll come back and see if we have any fillers in our collection book. Okay, so taking a look at the collection books, which I'll explain here in a little bit. Before we even get to this, once again, didn't see one 2009 in any of the rolls, let alone the P that I'm looking for on that. So that's still an empty. Continue that one quest. But luckily enough, I was able to fill in 1948. I did not have the Philadelphia before that. And I'm also updating 1946D on this one. So, filled one spot. We got 4 left in this one. We still have the same amount here. What do we got? 9 here to go. Total of 13 missing. Now, the one thing I want to show you here, collection book wise, I call that one, is I decided, because, been having a lot of extras, and I thought it would be kind of interesting to start a backup. I've actually been collecting some of the older Jefferson Nichols too, these boxes, so I've had some extras laying around. And as you can see, I just got this last Thursday at the local coin show, and for a nice cheap price, which was kind of nice. And I just noticed that I've filled in a good lot of it anyway, from past findings to today's findings. And in fact, I've got a lot of newbies here. This is from today. In actuality, I take that back. This is from today, so I marked that on the wrong one. But this one is also new, 1959D. This one and this one are also new. So, I'm going to start keeping a backup for the nickels, and I think I'm going to do that for the pennies as well, even though the pennies have a lot more holes to fill. It's just something to keep these collection books going, and I hate holding on to all these extras. I like to put them back into circulation, have somebody else find them. So, end of the nickel hunt. It was a really good one. 26 good finds. The Buffalo nickel being the best, that's for sure. That is, 3 out of the last 4 boxes. The one streak that got broken this time around was no Silver War nickels. Hopefully we can get that started up on the next one. You'll see most probably next day penny box hunt. I want to kind of go back and forth in these. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. Stop on by if you really want to take a look at what's going on. I do appreciate it when you do like. And if you want to subscribe. That's up to you. Any of that's up to you, of course. Always feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if you've got questions about the collections or just about coins in general. Other than that, have a great week. We will see you next time on the channel.